بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن الحمد لله نعبده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونتوب إليه ونعوذ من أنفسنا ومن سيئاتنا من يهد الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل له فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد قال ربي اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري وعلى عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. All praise is due to Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the Lord of mankind. He is the most gracious that we seek for help. He is the one that guides us to the right path. We seek His refuge from any form of our evil deed and any form of bad deed. Anybody that Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have guided to the right path, nobody can make him to go astray. And anybody that Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have made to go astray and nobody can guide him to the right path. And I declare that there is no anyone that is worthy to be worshipped except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and that Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is the prophet and the messenger of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I now greet every one of us with the greeting that we are going to be greeting ourselves on the day of Yawm al-Qiyamah, that Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh. In today, we shall be continuing with our program on Nawawi connection. As you have known that we are now on this 9 of Nawawi connection, in which we shall be taken today, inshallah. May Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy for us. The hadith states that an Abi Urayrat, from the father of Urayrat, Abdulrahman ibn Sakhr, his name was Abdulrahman ibn Sakhr radiyallahu anhu, may the peace of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be upon him. He said, Sami'tu Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, I had the messenger of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, may the peace of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be upon him. Yaqul, that said, Ma na'aytukum anha fajtanibuhu. What I have forbid for you, fajtanibuhu, leave it. Ma na'aytukum, what I have made tell you that this thing, don't go there. Fajtanibuhu, this is from whom? As the Prophet Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling of in Surah in one of his verses, he said, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Qul ta'alaw atlu ma harrama alaykum alla tushriku bi shay'in wa bil walidayni ihsan wa la taqtulu awladakum min imlaq nahnu narzuqukum wa iyyahum wa la taqrabu al fawahisha ma zahara minha wa ma batana. Sadaqallahu mawlana azim. Allahu Rasul Karim. This verse is telling us that, Kul, O Prophet, O the Messenger of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, tell them, Tahalaw, call them to order, Atlu ma harramaka, and tell them about what we have we subhanahu wa ta'ala we, their Lord, have forbid for them. Allah tushriki bihi. They should not do what? They should not associate any partner with us. Wabil walidaini ihsan, and also they should desist from what? Sinning to being doing evils to their parents, not obeying their parents, doing bad things to their parents. Again, they should desist from any form of killing one another. And the Muslim akhul Muslim la yuzlimun. A Muslim is the brother of Muslim. He must not what? He must not cheating, and so on and so forth, as Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has said in his verses. Ma na'aytukum anha. Anybody that the Prophet Muhammad, the Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have said we should not do. Anything that Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have said we should not do. Fajtanibu, we should desist from it. Wama amartukum, and anything that Almighty Allah have commanded us that this thing, do it, like praying, like zakat, like Ramadan, like Adil Bait, and any good thing, doing sadaqah, and helping one another's. If factu minhu man istata'atu, do it as how you want. You have the power to do it. Do it as how you have power. Don't say that Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said you should give out zakat, and you don't have the money of zakat, and you are forcing yourself. No, this Islam is a religion of peace. It's a religion of mercy. It's a religion of honor. It does not want you to stress yourself in terms of wealth. If you cannot do zakat, there is another option for you to do what? Sadaqah. This sadaqah, even if you have even common tenor, you can do sadaqah. Wama amartukum, anything that Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have said, do it fa'tu minhu ma istata'tu. Do it as how you have the power. فَإِنَّمَا أَهْلَكَ الَّذِينَ مِنْ قَبْلِكُمْ, because this indeed have destroyed الَّذِينَ مِنْ قَبْلِكُمْ, some of the former generation. كَثِرَةِ الْمَسَائِلِ, this is also telling us about فَإِنَّهَا أَهْلَكَ الَّذِينَ مِنْ قَبْلِكُمْ. Indeed, this thing have destroyed the former generation of them. The art of what? Asking too much questions, asking excessive question, asking question that is not relevant. وَأَخْتِلَافُهُمْ أَنْبِيَائِهِ, and not obeying the prophets that Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent to them. So this hadith was brought by Imam Bukhari or Muslim. Now let's look at the lesson that this hadith teaches us. This lesson, I was able to combine 4 lessons in which this hadith teaches us, and inshallah we'll be explaining it. The first lesson that the hadith teaches us, that it teaches us the what? Importance of what? Obedience to what? Allah and the messenger of Allah. If you look at this hadith, you see that Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, simplify the art of what? Ma na'aytukum anha. Anything that Almighty Allah forbidden for us, we should desist from it. And wama amartukum fa'tu minhu mastata'tum. And anything that Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have made that this thing, do it to we should do it according to how we have what? A power to do it. So that's the first lesson. And the second lesson that the hadith teaches us, it teaches us the what? Dangers of what? Excessive questioning. The art of asking too much question. That's what Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make Almighty Allah to destroy some of one generation. Like the generation of Musa alayhi salatu wa Prophet Muhammad Musa alayhi salatu wa salam, when Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said he should go and use they should go and he sent him to his woman to tell them to use a cow as a sacrifice to Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When he told his people was asking that which type of color, which cow should we use? Is it green? Is it yellow? So all those kind of questions make Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to destroy the generation. Or the question that Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say, Zur, be praying for prayer. And some people will be asking, why can Almighty Allah say we should be praying too? So all those kind of questions that is irrelevant, it can make Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to destroy people. Now, the third lesson that this teaches us, it teaches us what? The consequence of what? Disobedience. The art of the consequence of disobedience, the art of not obeying Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commandment is that Almighty Allah will destroy those people. that person will not see the mercy of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now, and the last lesson that this hadith teaches us, it teaches us of the importance of learning from the past. The art of bringing the past experience and bringing it to the what? To the futures, in order to teach us lesson on how we can what? We can desist from what Almighty Allah have warned us not to do. The art of asking questions, the art of not obeying their prophet that was sent to them. So may Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make this full lesson useful for me and for everyone that is listening to us, to this video. May Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless every one of you as you are watching our video. Hereby say, Jazakumullahu khairan. May Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be upon you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.